Welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, it's Kelli, and today I'm at Pop's to grab coffee with Dayal Baxani. While other downtown clothing stores have come and gone, Dayal's family business has been a staple for almost 40 years and has watched Richmond transform to RVA. So the way I start the show off is I cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Because I feel like there needs to be a cheers for everything. Okay. I know who you are.
Okay.
But I don't know personal side who you are. What's your name and what do you do in the city of Richmond?
I'm Dayal Baxani and I'm a haberdasher in the city of Richmond. I dress men in fine clothing.
That's an interesting word because I didn't know that word until I realized that it was associated with fine clothing. Explain that haberdash word a little bit more.
It's basically a personal tailor that knows your client. It's someone that, when you walk in, they know your name, they know your size, they know your style. And you don't even have to think. Your tailor just pulls out what you need and you're like, yeah, I love it.
How long have you been in this business?
It's been a family business since 1978. I've been doing it personally for 15 years.
So are you from Richmond?
Yes, I was born in Richmond.
So what part of town did you guys grow up
in the West End.
In the West End. High school?
Yep, Godwin.
Godwin High School.
I went to VCU for 2 years and then I decided to take a year off to help my dad out with the store. Downtown was kind of going through a decline and he was struggling, so I helped him out and I thought I'd go back to school after a year and then it turned into a passion and career.
Why do you think that you all have made it at your location over the time?
So we don't do any real marketing. All our marketing is all word of mouth. Basically how we survived was just giving people the best product with the best experience and fair pricing. Relationships, being someone's haberdasher, you don't want to go anywhere else once you have one.
Being from Richmond and also having a family business that's thrived, that's so Richmond. How's there been significant change over the years?
I used to hang around Richmond when I was a little kid. The store is called 707. The name came from our address. We used to be located 707 East Broad Street. Back then, Tallheimers, Millen Roads are all existing, and I used to come downtown when I was a little kid and go see Santa Claus and all that. And then it all kind of turned extinct slowly year after year. We stayed in Richmond because we like Richmond and we love Richmond, but 60% of our revenue is still out of state. I would say probably in the beginning of my career, it was probably still 80% vacant. Recently with the restaurant pop-up, it's just kind of re-thrived and rediscovered Richmond for food, and everything else just leads from there. So, yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
How do you like your coffee?
1 cup every morning, honey.
Okay.
And a little bit of milk.
But 1 cup every day?
Yep, 1 cup.
Wow.
Only 1 cup.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
This is my 2nd cup.
Okay, I'm sorry that I made you do that. All right, let's get personal. Where do you lay your head at right now? Where's home?
Short Pump. Richmond is cool, I love it, but as far as getting around town with kids, I still think the West End is easier and convenient.
What do you and the family like to do?
We do come downtown and try different restaurants.
Okay.
Because all the best restaurants are downtown.
Last 3 restaurants you ate at. So
Nacho Mama's was at Cinco de Mayo. Stella's, would you consider Pop's a restaurant?
Okay, yeah, of course, right here.
Well, then I ate here on Friday.
I know you just got off an epic RVA Fashion Week, and you guys closed down the show, and you closed it down with a female, too.
It wasn't supposed to be a female that closed it down, but she ended up being the showstopper. It was one of the models didn't show up, and we're like, what do we do with the last model? So we were backstage pinning that suit that was meant for a man to fit her, and pin her and tape her up, and she just walked out. She looked good.
This Fashion Week, I wasn't able to enjoy your pre-party. You make it a whole experience for people.
Yeah.
I mean, like I joked and was like, was there a whole bus that came from 707? And everybody was like, yeah, we got on a trolley and came over.
4 buses.
4 buses.
The mayor showed up too.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures. Now, do you dress him, or where you at with his fashion
I
stuff?
met him a couple weeks ago, and he said he's came to our store to buy some stuff before he was married. But he said, I'm the guy now. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not,
He's got some interesting socks. You grew up here. You have a very good business here. You can travel and come back when you want to. Your family is here. Do you think you'll leave?
No.
No. Okay.
I think Richmond is just starting. So I got to witness all this.
Yeah, you got to witness it all. Okay. All right. When you go out of town and you tell people that you're from Richmond, and they say, "What's Richmond like?" What's your Richmond speech?
Richmond is I don't even know what my Richmond, it's a different speech every time. But I do showcase the food.
Okay.
I say if you want to taste food, like really good gourmet local type of food, Richmond's the place. It's a well-balanced family, not a high cost of living and not a small town.
Yeah.
I mean, Richmond's a pretty good town. Richmond has good balance.
To hear the rest of my interview with Dale, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast in your preferred podcast app. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube. And check out gridsofblackcoat.com. Oh, and get to coffeewithstrangersrva.com to subscribe to the newsletter. Okay, see you soon.